Good evening, welcome to On The Bench, the only sports discussion show for Northern Lincolnshire and East Yorkshire, right here on Estra TV. I'm Rachel.
Is it on? Hey! Hey! Sit down. Ah. Hello, and welcome to On The Bench. This is Christmas special. I'm Matt Denson.
I'm Stu Cox, and that's Tom Reed.
That's right, we've commandeered the airwaves to bring you the best of On The Bench over the past series.
We'll also revisit some of the outtakes and them funny moments that deserve to be shown again.
In my time on The Bench, I've been a very own guinea pig, thrown in the deep end and tried completely new sports, attempting to find what they're all about. Seems an age ago that I started, and I'm certainly in a lot better shape now, although I might not have as much hair. Please take a look at my very first feature as I tried my hand at Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, so let's do it. For the first time, let's find out what Jiu-Jitsu is all about. This is On The Bench, and I'm going to find out if I can actually handle a Jiu-Jitsu session.
Basically, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is incorporating, if you're against a much larger opponent, how to defend yourself, possibly on the street and in any circumstance.
So about disarming?
Disarming against a bigger person. Not assuming we've got weapons at this stage, that comes much later on in the curriculum.
Okay.
But to start off with, if you find yourself on the street against a much bigger person, how would you defend yourself if they got on top of you, for example? So a lot of it is ground-based techniques. So this is the first basic technique in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu that everyone learns. Everyone goes through this experience when they join the club.
Okay.
Okay? So what we're going to do now is you're just going to try and get me off you, as if your life depended on it, let's say for 10 seconds.
So we're going to wrestle here?
Not going to wrestle.
I'm going to try and get you off.
You're going to try and get me off.
Okay.
Just let's say 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay? Ready?
Go.
Okay.
All right.
So, as you can see, how do you feel right now?
Did I win?
Yes, yes. Everyone's a winner. How do you feel right now?
I didn't win, did I? I'm still here.
Quite tired.
Yeah.
Most people.
I lost.
Yes. So bridge your hips up, north being your head. So I go forward and then turn and roll off. Nice. And then from here, you could either step over and get into mount and then finish the fight that way, or you could get up, run away, go home.
Okay.
So you're safe.
I come round about 5 times a week, usually 4 times here and once down at the judo club. Well, I just get lost out of it. It's the lifestyle teachings as well. So it's self-defence, good fitness, very sociable, great bunch of guys.
The club's brilliant, camaraderie is brilliant, everybody gets on with everybody wants to help you, and that's why I enjoy coming to the club.
I would recommend it to anybody, yeah. Women, you know, we've had a few turn up, but I think they sort of see it as like a lot of men here and sort of puts them off a little bit, but, you know, it's for everybody. It's not just for men, it's for everyone.
To start off with, no gear required, just loose clothing, and we go from there.
But, turn up in a t-shirt
yeah.
and what?
Or shorts, yeah, it's not a problem. I mean, I've got such good confidence that they will want to continue. I have spare gis and they can just, the next lesson, until they've bought one themselves, I'll just give it, just as I've lent you.
And that's back to the studio.
Well done, Matt, you've come a long way. So as On The Bench, we like to think we're forever aspiring to rise up and reach new heights as the series progresses.
That's right, Stu, and the highest we've gotten so far is 30,000 feet when we sent Rachel skydiving. Watch now as she plummets to the earth faster than our ratings did when Matt Denson donned his lycra to go wrestling.
So I'm here with Rod, who's my flight instructor for the day. So he's going to talk us through what's actually going to happen.
Okay, obviously skydiving is weather dependent. Unfortunately, at the minute we're on a slight weather hold because the winds have picked up a little bit. But in normal circumstances, what would happen is we kit you up.
As so.
As so. We head off to the aircraft, climb on board. We connect you at the side points and the top points. We take off and we climb this particular drop zone. We do the highest skydive that is physically possible without oxygen. So we go to 15,000 feet.
Oh God! Just give me a minute. That's quite.
So the plane then gets itself set up above the drop zone, 15,000 feet, 3 miles, vertical. We get into the door of the plane and we jump out. For no
Easy as that.
That's it. That is as easy, as simple as that. We exit the plane. We're in free fall from 15,000 feet down to approximately 5,000 feet, at which point the parachute is open. We then fly from 5,000 feet down to 0 feet and land safely in one piece. And we get up and we jump and we hug and we go.
Yeah, high five! That'd be amazing!
Hello! How are we doing?
I'm fine, I'm so excited!
Good. Have the nerves kicked in?
No, not yet. The adrenaline after 8 hours of waiting has kicked in.
It'll be worth the wait.
Yeah, can't wait.
I'm going to wish you luck. Give me a big
Thank
thumbs
you.
up. Good luck.
That was amazing. I'm crying. That was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah?
That was the best thing ever. I felt like a bird.
Yeah, you think you'd do it again?
Oh, I definitely recommend it. Look at me, I'm crying.
Come on! Yeah! Okay, jump up.
Woohoo!
Yeah!
I'm pleased she took that challenge. I was busy that week. Anyway, as you may already know, things don't always go according to plan when we record on the bench.
We scoured through the archives to dig out the best outtakes, mistakes and mishaps that we have already encountered, and believe me, there are plenty. Take a look at this.
I've always been a fan personally of having the captain as an outfield player, you know, out there, right in the, you know, in the middle of the pitch.
Thinking David Seaman, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry. We've got the assistant manager and the player who scored the winning goal. John, did you mean that free kick?
Yeah, I just, well, basically I went to put it in there post really, but I thought I'd swing it last minute to the far post. Yeah, I just, well, basically I went to put it in there post really, but I thought I'd swing it last minute to the far post.
I'm kind of a big deal.
I've arrived today at Grimsby Union Rugby Football Club. At Grimsby Union Rugby... Grimsby... Oh, Grimsby Union Football Club, isn't it?
Yeah. Rugby Union.
At Grimsby Football Rugby Union Club. No, is that not right?
Just picking up on the...
That wasn't even me. That's not even my fault. Oh, here come the champions. Got them singing it now.
What is it? Grimsby Rugby Union. Right. I've arrived today at Grimsby Union Rugby. It's gonna be a long night, this, isn't it?
Welcome back to the show. Now, apologies if you're just tucking into a turkey sandwich about now, or if you have only just gotten over the nightmares from the first time round we showed you the feature.
but we just couldn't resist the opportunity to get Matt Denson back into that lovable Lycra onesie and into the ring with the Grimsby Wrestling Academy.
Thanks guys. Obviously before the main event I went along to visit the academy for some training. So you've got about 3 minutes to finish your sandwiches before I'll be back in Lycra.
We're going to get you in this ring now with Havoc. He's a former British heavyweight champion, and also with Spider. Spider is a cruiserweight champion, regional champion. Spider, he jumps, he climbs back, he flies all over the ring. So those two guys are going to get you ready for your match later with the hammer.
Okay, lovely. Like it.
Right, as you can see, your left hand comes out, round onto the collar. Right hand comes down onto their elbow. Both their left feet are forward. Their right foot is turned at a 90-degree angle. That lets go. You both do that. They're mirrored together, so both their left feet are forward.
Just slide in a straight line. You don't want to be windmilling. Let's try and grab them. Okay, so just do that. Okay. So round your neck. Traveling nice straight line. Then everyone again. So there. Okay.
You can see Spider's got that exact same flat backward position, taking the pressure off the small of his back, spreading his weight over his arms and his upper.
What you got to do? Jump, put that chin in, let yourself go with it.
Okay, ready?
Not bad, not bad. You're going to go down.
And when I jump, okay.
Okay, you'll throw me.
Okay.
Go back to that rope, throw me away, come back in, regroup that back.
Okay. Go the wrong side.
Don't cross over me, yeah?
The Academy, it's basically somewhere that people with a passion for professional wrestling can come and train and practice wrestling in a safe and controlled environment. The coaches that we've got are fully trained and experienced enough to teach those aspects. But we also teach how to work in front of a camera, how to speak with a microphone, and we try to encourage people to work in teams and help people that maybe don't have a lot of confidence to bring that confidence to the front and just generally promote a healthy lifestyle. And we're open 7 days a week from 10 AM until 8 PM. They can get in touch with us on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Grimsby Wrestling, or you can contact us through our website, which is www.grimsbywrestling.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Matt Denson!
Listen, I'm really nervous. I'm here, I'm outside wrestling at Central Hall in Grimsby. I'm in a bout tonight. Everything I've learned, everything these guys have taught me. Let's go inside, find out more. As I prepared to step out, I heard the announcer reveal the details of the match.
Is a battle royal match. The last man standing wins.
I thought I was coming here for a one-on-one. It was too late to back out. It was time to take to the ring. I I wasn't ready. The bell took me by surprise. I got off to an awful start. Spider began to lay into me. Luckily, I managed to turn things around. Spider was back for more. It was up to me to end this. But it wasn't enough. At least I took solace from the fact that I lost to the winner. Wow, back in the dressing room. Ultimate respect for those guys out there and the crowd. What a hell of a night here wrestling. Great supporters, great bunch of lads in the ring. I tell you what, I might not have won, but I tell you what, I think I deserve this. Do you want something? Do you want something?
That is not your belt!
Thank you.
Earn it! Like everybody else does!
Thanks. Trust me, they are a friendly bunch.
Nice package there, Matt. I've seen that a few times.
Oh, thanks.
You certainly give the audience an eyeful there, Matt. It took balls to do what you just did, but tell us, would you do it again?
Absolutely. Lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah. Would you?
I'd give it a go, yeah.
Would you give it a go?
Yeah, why not?
Now, being Christmas and all that, there's no better time to reflect on the year. What a year it's been. So what I want to know from you two is, what would you say is your sporting highlights of 2013?
Well, for me, if you flick back your calendar a few months back to July the 7th, when Andy Murray won Wimbledon, I'd have to say that's obviously a highlight. The guy was ecstatic about that, so was the country. And also, I think when Wigan beat Manchester City, at the time, current Premier League champions, Wigan doomed for relegation. Obviously, we know now that they was, but they won that final, so I'm mad too.
What used to?
Well, the cycling, the British bloke didn't fall off. He won it. Chris Froome, he did well, and also England's comeback in the Rugby League World Cup against Fiji to get through to the knockouts. That was quite substantial as well, being 12-6 down.
If we're honest, it's been some blooming good sport and
It's
some
been
good
a good
highlights.
year,
There's been a lot we
hasn't
could talk
it?
about, but yeah, what a good year it's been. Well, that's about all we've got time for this evening. Thanks for joining us this week. We hope you enjoyed reminiscing with us. We'll be back in the new year with a packed lineup of guests ready to join us here in the studio. Have a great Christmas and we'll see you then.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.